my friend. Welcome to the final days of 2020. We're making it through. It's almost over if that's what you're looking for. If you aren't looking for it to end anytime soon, you still have a few more weeks. So I wanted to discuss some things with you today. I want to talk about excuses. You know what I say? You know what they say, whoever they are, that everybody has one, just like something else. But let's talk about 3 reasons why working with me is not for you, or at least that's what you think. My name is Heather. If you are new to me, I am the owner of HD Transformations. I am a personal trainer, nutrition, and lifestyle coach, and I specialize in helping female leaders prioritize self-care without sacrifice. And I know that you female leaders who are crushing things and holding all the balls in the air and doing all the things like to use these reasons for not taking care of yourself. So let's address them one by one. The first one, you're going to tell me, I don't have time. I know, my friend. I know. Me neither. Time is short. It is stretched. It is slammed with everything we have. We have young kids. We have businesses. We have volunteer obligations. We have all the things going on. We still don't get to bed until midnight. And how in the world will we fit one more thing in? I'm going to tell you a few stories today about some people that I've worked with, that I have helped out. And I'm hoping in sharing these stories with you, you'll feel a little bit of yourself or see a little bit of yourself in these people, be able to relate to them and to see how you actually can. You actually do have time. So this first client I want to tell you about is a busy attorney. I've been working with this person since the day I opened my business. It was the very first client I ever started working with. And we have worked together every single week for 4 years. And this person used to travel a ton, now works from home all the time, has 4 kids who are in highly competitive sports and activities. 2 of those teams, this person coaches those teams. And as an attorney, has highly, highly demanding clients who they don't wait for you to answer the phone. They don't wait for halftime. Like they want an answer right now. And now working from home has thrown even more into it because you're trying to be on the phone with important clients and closing deals and doing all the things with 4 kids who are not quiet and who are not, out of the way, running around. And even with demanding clients, even with a constantly changing schedule and locations. So prior to COVID, constant travel, staying in hotels, working out in hotels, hotel weight rooms or wherever they could, having breakfast meetings, at restaurants where you don't get to choose the meals, having dinner meetings, all that kind of thing. Late nights at the ballpark coaching games, followed by long weekends at dance competitions. And this person still managed to prioritize their health. We came up with easy meal solutions to grab at home in between calls. We worked out a schedule for highly focused workouts, which maximized their results in a minimal time. And we we created workouts that really could be done anywhere. At one point, we created a workout. They went on a trip as a family to Europe and were staying in a house. And so all they could pack was resistance bands. And so I made them a workout and they did their workout in their little cottage in Europe and, a couple times a week. And we created these workouts that they could be done anywhere with minimal equipment. And originally, they didn't have a home gym at their house, really. They had a couple things. Now they've, due to COVID, acquired a whole bunch of equipment and have a full gym in their house. So now it's awesome because we're coming up with new things. But 4 years ago when we first started working together, that wasn't the case. It was a couple of resistance bands and a couple dumbbells, that didn't weigh very much, and a lot of body weight stuff. And we found and the most important thing was we found activities that this person enjoyed. So in that short period of time, in between work calls and in between games and dance competitions, they were able to go out and do the one thing that they enjoyed. And it made them happy, and it made them healthier. It got them some exercise. It checked all the boxes. And steadily, this person has dropped about 20 pounds, but their body is totally different. I mean, night and day. Excess belly fat gone, muscle built, narrow waist, defined muscles in both upper and lower body. And it didn't require more than 40 minutes a day, and they weren't able to commit more than 4 days a week. So, but what it did require was understanding how to properly fuel your body and how to schedule the self-care into your life in between client calls, while still being a present parent and still being part of the family and still doing all the things. So it can be done, even if you have a really highly demanding career. The next excuse you're going to give me, I don't have the money, especially right now. It's Christmas time. It's COVID. It's whatever. And money is tight, and I can't, I have to do all these things, and I had to buy new computers so my kids could do school at home. And I get it. Again, I get it. Couple things, I love to smack you with reality. Taking the time to exercise costs $0. So done with that excuse. Eating whole foods that are close to the source are inexpensive when you eat them seasonally. Don't be trying to buy strawberries right now. Okay. It's not strawberry season. It's orange season. Okay. Buy fruits and vegetables that are in season, and then secondly, buy meats that either you're getting. I found a fabulous food co-op by some local ladies here who are trying to support local farmers and food purveyors, and it's fantastic. So get creative, see what you can find that's in your local community. And then also you can buy less expensive cuts of meat and use them in slow cookers, pressure cookers, things like that, where they have a long time to break down and they have tons of flavor and they're relatively inexpensive. So that part of the excuse is gone. The last part of your excuse is coaching. Coaching from the right coach is invaluable. I have hired so many coaches over my lifetime, and every single coach that I have chosen, I've chosen them because I realize that having an expert and one who understands the topic and the most effective way for me to reach my goals, that is worth everything to me. The way to get that expert understanding and to get that expertise and that experience, it takes years. It takes years of study, years of actual experience, putting it into practice, trying it out. And nobody has time for that. As they say, ain't nobody got time for that. So right now, you don't have time to mess around. You need a coach who knows all the things, puts them into practice, and can narrow it down for you and give it to you in this nice, neat little package. Here you go. This is for you. When you hire a coach, they are able to take you down the most direct path, the most direct way. Yes, could you eventually get there on your own? Absolutely. But you might take a few wrong turns. And you can think of your coach as a Google map. Okay. So if I want to get from point A to point B, and I kind of roughly know where point B is, I can probably get there on my own without a map, but I might take a couple side streets. I may take a couple wrong turns. Eventually I'll get there. But if I punch it into Google, it'll take me right there in the most direct route. Your coach is your Google Maps. Okay. And even if you take a wrong turn, and Google keeps telling you, turn left at the next light so that it can redirect you. Redirecting is what it says. Okay. Your coach will help you redirect because you're going to take a wrong turn. You're going to go, fall off the wagon or whatever. Your coach will get you back on track faster than you wandering around in the dark trying to get back. So if your goal is deeply important to you, if it keeps you up at night, if it bugs you all day long, it's not hard to reallocate some funds to invest in a proven system that will take you directly to your goal without detours. Buy yourself some Google Maps. I promise you, if you care enough about it, you're going to make that happen. Here's my story. I told you I've hired a lot of coaches and whatever. I was an athlete growing up. I worked with coaches for my sport specifically. I worked with strength coaches, sports psychologists. And then as an adult, I've worked with marketing coaches, life coaches, business coaches. And each time I have chosen the person that I felt could get me where I wanted to go in the most direct path. I was never afraid of the work. I just didn't know where to start. I was uneducated on the subject and how to begin. And I every single time said to my coaches, tell me what to do and I will do it. Just give me the map. I'll follow it. I'll do exactly what you say. I'll, dot every I, cross every T, do all the things. I just need you to tell me what to do. And that's what's amazing about a great coach. Now, I've definitely had some coaches that weren't great. And it's frustrating, but I believe you learn from all of it. And I learned sometimes more from the crappy coaches because then I did have to figure it out for myself. I don't want you to have to figure it out for yourself. I want you to have a Google map. I want you to get there directly and efficiently and as quickly as you possibly can. Your third excuse, your situation is different. It won't work for you. It may work for those other people, but you don't know me. You don't know my life. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me tell you this. There are no two people, no two bodies, or no two lives that are the same. What we all have in common is that we're human. We want to feel great and we want to do all the things. So whatever your reason for believing that this program won't work for you, you're right. Until you shift your mindset and believe that you can have the body you desire and feel incredible in it, you're never going to have it. You have to believe that it's possible, or every excuse in the world will be justified and will work. I've worked with people from all kinds of backgrounds, and that is the one thing they all seem to have in common. They just want to feel good. Some want to lose fat, some want to gain muscle, some want to wear a swimsuit without shorts, and some want to dunk a basketball. They all have just a few other things in common. They're not sure what to eat to achieve their goals usually. They struggle with planning. And usually they have no idea how to get enough protein. I've helped them all achieve their goals with one proven method, one system that works for any of their situations or goals. It's not just about the protein. It's not just about wearing a swimsuit. It's about all of that put together so you feel good. I just want to feel good is what I hear so often. And it is music to my ears because I know when you're at that point, you're ready. You're ready to jump in, to dive in, to do this. You're ready to say, okay, coach, give me the map. I'll follow you. So I hope that you can see yourself in this. I hope that you can relate to some of this. And I hope that it inspires you to believe that this is for you. And it is possible for you to feel good and do all the things. And I would love to talk to you more about it. So, shoot me a message, send me a email or a DM on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, comment, and just let me know, one, could you see yourself in any of these situations? And two, which one was the one that made you think, yeah, you're right. Okay. I would love to know that. So let's talk. Let's talk about why none of these excuses apply to you anymore and you're ready to go. So you know where to find me. Enjoy the rest of 2020. Keep heading on, keep positive. It's gonna be fine. See you soon.